Hello, amazing teachers. It's me, Miss Alexandra, your extra terrific ET, and I wanted to talk to you about our long forgotten learning management system, or LMS, SeeSaw. So I know many of you guys used SeeSaw last year during remote learning, and some of you guys are still using it now, but we have so many new teachers. I wanted to ensure that I did a quick tutorial showing you the awesome resource. SeeSaw is a learning management system that is really geared towards kindergarten, first grade, and second grade students. They have the ability to write, draw, take pictures, take video, use their microphone. You can turn PDFs into interactive activities. You can upload videos for your students. They can write directly on the screen, and they have the ability to upload pictures if they want to continue to work in their notebook or on paper. I wanted to show you how to use SeeSaw with your students in a quick and easy way, and if you want to dive into it deeper, just message me and we'll learn how to do it together. Hi teachers. Okay, I'm in Clever where you're going to access your SeeSaw, so simply click on SeeSaw. For today's activity, I'm going to show you two major resources on how you can use SeeSaw. One, I'm going to show you how to access the community and district resources that have already been created by other teachers in Dodea. Secondly, I'm going to show you how to start and create your brand new resource completely from scratch, okay? So let's first talk about the interface a little bit. The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your name is listed here, that you are in your class. On the left-hand side, you can see where all of your classes are listed. You may see old classes, you may see specials classes. What you can do is you can work through those to remove any classes that you don't want. You can start from scratch by creating a new class and importing your students directly from Google Classroom. To the best of my knowledge, I was told that all of our students are already imported into SeeSaw that align with the Google Classroom, but you're going to want to take a look at what's in there already because I've noticed that some accounts have some different things. If you just want to start fresh and create a new class and then manually add your kids from Google Classroom, that's fine as well. Once you have your class created, as you can see, I have my Alexander class here. I'm going to dive right in on just how to create resources. Simply click the green plus symbol and go to Assign Activity. From here, you can choose school and district activities, and I just wanted to see what was offered as far as benchmark goes in looking at some of our curriculum and how other teachers are using our curriculum within SeeSaw, and there's so many activities already created for benchmark. Perfect example. Here we are, Benchmark Unit 6, Week 3, Lesson 1. Maybe that's where you are. Click on that, and it's got the instructions here already for the students, and then it has what the students need to do here. When you're creating an activity in SeeSaw, first you have the instructions, and then next you need to have the student template. The student template is very important because if you don't make a student template, then the student won't have anything to edit. And the student template also ensures that every student gets their own copy, which I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute. But let's say you found a lesson that's already in school and district, simply assign it here. Click the assign button and click assign it to your class, or you can schedule when you want it to be due. This looks like a great activity. It looks like it's directly taken from our benchmark for remote learning information. It says to read the story here. When you click on it, because they're logged into Clever already, it's automatically going to open up benchmark directly to the story. For these instructions, it says add response to this assignment by following the directions on the 4 slides. You can use the drawing tools, the text tools, which I've taken the work out of it for you by creating a quick tutorial video for students on how to use some of those tools. So you can share my video with them and they can learn how to use the tools. This looks like it has almost everything in it that you need. All you need to do is assign it to your students. And when you click on it, if you want to take a peek at this is what the students see. Write or draw. What lessons does Peacock learn from Goal? So they've listened to the story and the instructions, and now they get to do the drawing piece. Another activity, another drawing or writing activity. And then some practicing writing letters. So this is taking a PDF directly from our curriculum and uploading it straight into SeeSaw so students can use the tools and write directly on the screen. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about making our own resource from scratch. Now, the activity that I created for students to practice was a spelling activity. I'm going to kind of show you briefly how I made that activity for students by opening it up. Here it is here. Okay, I'm going to go to edit my current activity. As you can see here, I wrote the title of my activity here, and this is where I put the instructions. You can do voice instructions as well. Maybe you have a kindergartner or first grader that doesn't read very well. So maybe you want to add voice instructions to tell them all of these things they're going to do. They're going to watch a video on how to do the spelling practice in SeeSaw. And I'm going to upload that video right now because I created that video separate for students. So you simply click on Add the Multimedia Instructions. Next, you click on Upload. And I'm going to drop my video file for students in there. And here my video is. It's a video tutorial. Okay, students, we're going to be moving fast, so stay with me. Okay, that's the video. So part of the instructions are to watch the video on what to do in the activity. Now, remember when I talked about that template down here? This part is very important. You need to add the template. Maybe it's a PDF. Maybe it's a PDF worksheet that want to turn interactive. Maybe it's some blank slides that you want the students to be creating sentences or drawing or writing. Okay, so this is the template that I've attached. It's a spelling choice board. Thank you, first grade. I got this activity from one of your awesome lessons, a spelling choice board where students get to choose 4 spelling activities. The great thing about SeeSaw is that students who are using their writing journal or using paper and pencil and crayons and markers, they can still use SeeSaw to upload or to take pictures of their work, just like they do in their Google Classroom. But this tool also gives those students who want to use the digital tools and maybe don't have the ability to draw or write those pictures or to print anything off, that they can work directly in SeeSaw. So if you watch the video for students teachers, you will see exactly what a student sees in SeeSaw, but this is from your angle. You can add notes to your template, extra instructions, you can even add more video help. So this is the activity where they're supposed to choose the 4 spelling choices for the week to practice for their words. And over on the right-hand side, I've added pages, one for each page. This is for, to do rainbow write, where they're supposed to practice writing their words using the different tools. They've got text. They can use microphone. They can take pictures. They can even upload video directly in SeeSaw. It's like Flipgrid, only it's housed all in SeeSaw. And the cool thing is as soon as they submit the work, it goes directly to you as a teacher. You can give them that feedback. If they didn't do it correctly, you can even return the assignment to them so they can go back and do it. And what's even more powerful is if you open up the classroom where each other can see each other's work, that students can begin commenting and collaborating on each other's work. So that's a whole nother lesson in itself of the power of it, but I just wanted to show you quickly how to get into your SeeSaw and how to start off creating lessons right away for students. So as you can see, I took that choice board and I made each item its own page so students could pick which choice they wanted to do that week. When you're finished, just push the green check and save the assignment. And the assignment is ready to be assigned to your students. Now, one more thing I'll show you in Add, if you want to send an announcement to all of your students like, hey, boys and girls, check out the new assignment, you can do that as well. You can send an assignment which will pop up to an announcement which will pop up to all the students. There are features where you can add the parents to it. I don't want you to think of SeeSaw as just another place in addition to Google Classroom. I want you to think of their Google Classroom as the place they go. That's the physical room, right? So if you think about it, when you compare it to brick and mortar, we go into a classroom where our desks are, where all of our resources are, where our teacher and our friends are. But then the lessons, such as what's in SeeSaw, is maybe like taking out the book or, doing an interactive lesson on the computer. So I don't want you to think of SeeSaw as just another learning management system. It just enhances active student engagement and gets the kids being able to use the tools independently, such as the camera tools, text, coloring, drawing. It's just really limitless, and it's on the approved software list, and it's the ability to up the collaboration in your classroom where students can begin collaborating with each other, group work, liking and commenting. They really love it. Anyway, if you're interested in knowing more about SeeSaw, or want to use it in your classroom, please send me a direct message and we'll make some time to get together to figure out how we can make some seesaw lessons and how you can integrate it in your classroom better. It's pretty intuitive. I have no doubt that you guys will be able to figure it out, but I'm here to help you. Okay, everyone, that's it. How to assign an assignment in Seesaw for students. If you like this video and you want to be notified when I make a new video, be sure to click on that bell, hit the subscribe button to be notified when I make a new video. Bye!